Hey there boys and girls, Lucky here and welcome back to another CSGO video. Today with another episode of Noob to Pro, the series that should help you get better at Counter-Strike Global Offensive. Today we have a couple of more tips relating to gaming health and how you should be sitting and all of that stuff. So as you all know, Noob to Pro is a two-part series, meaning on Mondays you always get a big tutorial video like this one or a guide, including a training routine sometimes. And then on Tuesdays I'll be streaming so you can ask me additional questions that you had about the episode or just about CSGO in general. But let's not waste any more time and I'd say let's get right into it. So first of all, a quick disclaimer, I am not a doctor. All of this stuff is just researched by me. All the sources will be linked in the description down below, so please check them out yourself. Alrighty, now let's talk about proper sitting posture while you're gaming. As you can see, my body and my chair are basically building a parallel line. You see I'm sitting straight and upright. This is basically the sitting posture or sitting position you want to take. That's the best one that you can do. Now, things that you do not want to do is basically, for example, as you can see right here, going all the way back, lying down like this. I know JDM does it, but it still is not good. So you're not really being comfortable, you're not really able to use your peripherals properly, and it's also not good for, well, your viewing angle. Same as for being slouched and slumped over like this. It's not very good for your spine either, or just everything else that you basically want to focus on. So whenever you're sitting, try to sit upright like this, or slightly tilted backwards like I'm just demonstrating right here. This is also okay. That's completely fine as well. Just make sure you're sitting upright and straight. You don't have to sit completely on your glutes, you can also sit on your hamstrings for that matter. Additionally, you can put a cushion right behind your lower back right here to help you sit upright. Keep in mind, when not done properly, this can cause muscle and joint damage. It will negatively affect your hearts and organs and also your mood. So make sure that you're actually sitting up and maintain a proper posture. Next up we got viewing angles, basically how you want to look at the screen. As you can see, the top of the monitor is basically at the same height of your eyes kind of. It's because we're naturally kind of tilting downwards with our side when we're looking at something. That's just the way we humans are built. And as you can see, it's about 30 degrees where our like active viewing angle area is, and it's about 1 arm's length away. So this is something that you should set up with your monitor to be more comfortable as well. Okay, so the next one again is pretty obvious but also very important once again. So whenever you're gaming, make sure you're staying hydrated and that you're drinking enough. As you can see, just a bottle of water in my case, and this should keep you suffice. Now, as you can see right here, it can definitely affect you negatively. Stuff like fatigue and headache and only like mild to moderate dehydration symptoms is something that we definitely do not want to have. So as you all know, humans should get between 7 and 9 hours of sleep each night. It's one of the 5 big points right here when it comes to getting the athlete ready. Now, if you're actually getting enough sleep, you can improve your reaction time, overall health, you will have longer playing careers, better accuracy, in this example also faster sprint time since it's for like normal athletes, and fewer mental errors, all of which you definitely want to improve on or have. Okay, next up, let's talk a little bit about how to grip your mouse. This also should be fairly obvious, but I have had many comments of people actually asking me about that and being somewhat confused. So as you can see, when I'm just holding my mouse and just wiggling it around, my hand is actually very relaxed and loose. That's something that you want to have as well. Your hand should be relaxed at all times. So it should be very easy to just move it around. You do not want to cramp your hand. As you can see, my 2 fingers right here as well as the pinky finger are very flexible and movable at all times, and I'm essentially just holding it with my thumb and my ring finger right there. You don't want to cramp it. If you're cramping it, you're essentially just overstressing your muscles, which will cause more fatigue sooner, which again will reduce your performance in game. So if you're one of the guys who's just like gripping hard on his mouse all the time, try to keep it a little lower, try to stay more relaxed even in stressful situations. Just maintain a relaxed grip and it should already be a lot better. Now for our next tip, we actually have a real doctor, so you want to go to YouTube and type in gaming stretches, just like this, and this will bring you to Dr. Levi Harrison's channel, as you can see right here. Just click on it, or for example this video right here is one of his popular ones, And in this video he's actually explaining different sorts of, well, exercises and stretches that you can do while in between or before gaming in order to maintain a certain performance, or better said increases, and also to make sure you're not getting any sort of injuries. He's showing it very well in this video, so instead of just me going over it all again and just showing it to you guys, I will also link his videos in the description down below. I'm just showing you a quick part of his video right here so you can get a approximate idea of what kind of exercises and stretches you will have to do. And this will also help with the common issue of having colder hands. Again, this is mainly also related to your blood flow and blood pressure, I believe, but just doing these exercises should also help you to just warm up your hands and don't have them all cold and unresponsive. Now my last tip comes from my own sitting position right here. As you can see, your arms should be parallel to your desk as well as to the floor and your chair kind of. Now you also want to have your shoulders very relaxed like that, and see, in my case I actually have to put them out a little bit in order to comfortably rest my forearms on the desk. You do not want to have them like very far apart, but not too close together either. However, closer is usually better. That's for example why I'm having a shorter keyboard in order to have more space towards the mousepad area and have my hands closer together. Now these were my kind of summaries and tips and showcases of what things you should do. And don't forget to get up every now and then, stretch in between games, and take like 5 to 10 minutes breaks like every hour or so. But I think that's for now, so I hope you enjoyed the video, and luckySkillFaker out. In order to comfortably rest my underarms on the desk, my underarms